Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to focus on just 7 words. That's it. But believe me, these aren't just any words. They form a really powerful mantra. We're going to unpack the psychology that's hiding in plain sight and find out why this simple sentence can have such a huge impact on us. Here it is. I deserve love in my life. Just 7 simple words. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? But the real power here isn't just about repeating the phrase over and over. It's about deeply, truly understanding it. So let's do that. Let's deconstruct it piece by piece and really get to the bottom of why it works. All right, let's start at the very beginning. The subject. Just one letter, but it's everything. This is the foundation. Starting with I is so important because it immediately puts you in the driver's seat. It establishes your personal agency. You are the one making this declaration. See, it's not some passive wish you're sending out into the universe. It is an active statement. You're defining your own reality right from the start. Okay, next up, we have the verb, the action word, deserve. And honestly, this might just be the most powerful word in the whole sentence. So what does it really mean to deserve something? Look at the contrast here. Wanting is, well, it's passive. It's a hope, it's a wish. But deserving? That is an active claim. It's declarative. This one word completely shifts your mindset from just hoping for something to claiming your inherent worth. It's like a Jedi mind trick you play on yourself, a cognitive reframe. You're no longer saying, oh, I hope I get love. You're stating, I am worthy of love. That is a radical, powerful change in perspective. So we have the self, I, making this active claim, deserve. But what exactly are we claiming? Well, that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the goal. Love in my life is not some narrow little concept. It is massive. It's all-encompassing. We're talking about self-love, about friendship and real connection, those deep family bonds, a sense of community and belonging, and yeah, of course, romantic partnership too. When you define it this broadly, the affirmation becomes holistic. You're inviting all these different forms of positive connection into your world. Okay, you ready? Let's put it all back together now with this new understanding. We're going to start with that powerful foundation, I, the self, right at the center of everything. And now we add the claim, I deserve. You see how we're combining that empowered self with this active statement of inherent worth? It's not a question. It's not a request. It is declared as a fact. And finally, the whole thought, I deserve love in my life. It just lands differently now, doesn't it? It's not just some nice, fluffy phrase anymore. It's a complete philosophical statement, a declaration of self, a claim of worth, and a vision for a life that is just full of positive connection. The whole is so, so much greater than the sum of its parts. This process we just walked through, it's basically a blueprint for making any affirmation actually feel meaningful. First, you break down the core ideas. Second, you really get a handle on the power behind each word. And then third, you put it back together and you state it, not as a hope, but as a truth that you believe. Because that's the real takeaway here, right? This process transforms a simple sentence into a functional tool for your own well-being. It's something you can consciously use to build up your self-worth and totally reframe how you see yourself and your place in this world. So I'll end by turning this right back to you. And now that you understand the mechanics behind this mantra, the real question becomes a personal one. Take a moment and really think about it. What love, in all its amazing forms, do you deserve in your life?